So everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, Disney World Lightning Lanes punched me in the mouth at 7 a.m. this morning. We are 7 days away from our much highly anticipated trip. We cannot wait. So excited. So this morning, as you fellow Disney planners will know, was our 7 day out window at 7 a.m. to start booking our Lightning Lanes. Oh, of course, not my first rodeo. I had a plan in place. I had a couple of alternate plans, but I had the first day pretty much scripted perfectly. We're starting at Hollywood Studios, had Bing Bang Boom what we were going to get, Woody's Roundup Rodeo for a nice early lunch, do a couple things, get out, back to the hotel, relax, and then on to Magic Kingdom. It was going to be pretty much slam dunk. Very simple, knew exactly what we wanted. As soon as I logged on, could not get a Lightning Lane until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So now what? What am I going to do? My audibles off the audibles didn't anticipate that. So I kind of had to do the whole thing over again. So I'm going to kind of show you up here. This was how our first day ended up planning out. And I did something here that I generally say don't do. When you're booking your Lightning Lanes, the goal is always to be get it early and often. Early being as soon as you possibly can, often meaning as soon as you scan in for that first Lightning Lane, you start booking your next attraction. Now, we park hop every day, so our general rule of thumb is we start at one park in the morning, usually have lunch in that park, go back to the hotel, do the pool, relax for a little while, and then freshen up and go to another park for the late afternoon into evening. We try and take advantage of extra magic hours, the half hour every morning, the early entry, and then the extra magic hours at night, which we usually get 2 hours in Magic Kingdom and Epcot, depending on the day of our travel. At the end of the day, our first Lightning Lane for our first day does not start until about 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. We're starting at Hollywood Studios with no Lightning Lanes at all. So, we're going to have to employ two different strategies. We're going to have to employ the early entry, Rise of Resistance, Mickey and Minnie, and then honestly probably shows. And then we're going to go, I got rid of Woody's. We're going to go eat somewhere in the park, and then we're going to roll over to Magic Kingdom. So this is our Magic Kingdom plan. My concern with this is, will I be able to book more stuff after? Now, the caveat is we do have sweets and treats that night. My wife and I are going to Beacon Barrel, so we got some cool stuff coming with that. But it's extra magic hours. So we do have 2 hours after everyone else has to leave for deluxe resort guests. And I do think that taking advantage of this is tremendous. I don't know. We might have wasted some money on the Lightning Lane for this day. Those are already booked. Those are solid. So day one, we're starting off a little bit unconventionally, but we're going to finish strong. And then with extra magic hours, we should be able to have a great, enjoyable sweets and treats, which I'll do a full video on sweets and treats again, depending on our location. If we get another good spot, I'll book the whole fireworks, afterwards. But we're going to try an early entry strategy, see what happens at Hollywood Studios. The rest of the days, Epcot, the following day, Epcot's usually a park where any blog or any video that you watch, whether it's All Ears or DFB, mostly All Ears when it comes to this, they'll probably tell you it's not worth it. You don't need it for Epcot. But here's my counterpoint to that. When you're starting in Epcot in the morning, if you early entry, you're going to hit one of three rides. You're going to hit either Frozen, Remy's, or Test Track. I don't know why I did that weird thing with my hands. I'm probably going to cut that. You're going to hit one of those three rides. Now, if you have your Lightning Lanes, now guess what? You really only have to worry about two of those rides because, as you can see, and this one actually did work out. This is exactly how I wanted it. Soarin', Living with the Land, and then I chose Test Track. So what we'll probably do is we'll go in from the UK Pavilion, the International Gateway, and we'll go right to Remy's. So we'll just go right to Remy's. Hopefully, if we hit Remy's up first, There'll be no blow-ups. There'll be no meltdowns. There'll be no, oh, it's not worth it. It's the worst ride. You can check that video, which we already did. My daughter and I having that debate. And Jojo doesn't like it either. The queue, that's his kryptonite. But my thought process is, now we got Remy's out of the way. We have our lightning lanes set up for the front of the park. And then I booked an individual lightning lane for Guardians of the Galaxy, I believe on 4th of July. So now what that sets up is basically Frozen After Ever After being the only ride that we really have to maneuver. And honestly, if we do Frozen at the end of the night, we'll get online. If we got to wait a half hour, we wait a half hour. We're not waiting 2 hours. We're not waiting an hour and a half. This is our first time going for 4th of July, so we're really not 100% sure of how it's going to roll out. So then we also have our other lightning lanes that we booked. And as you can see for 4th of July, I was concerned about what availability there was going to be. We're going to start off at the Magic Kingdom, and then we're going to finish up in Epcot. We booked Guardians, so that we don't have to worry about Guardians, and I also booked Tron. So now at the Magic Kingdom, we're going to go back there on Friday, and this is what we got for our last day, for the 6th. This is what we got for that. And we weren't supposed to do it this way. We were supposed to start at Animal Kingdom and then finish at Magic Kingdom. At Hollywood Studios for Fantasmic. But now because of day one getting rearranged, I was able to get exactly what I wanted right now. This is what I wanted for our day one. But unfortunately, we got it on the last day. So now the question to the kids is going to be, are we going to skip Fantasmic? We may just skip Fantasmic completely. Animal Kingdom, we could kind of finagle and shoehorn that in for a little bit here or there if we want to. But if we don't go to Fantasmic, we'll do Hollywood Studios in the morning. We'll bang these out. We'll finish what we didn't finish the first time. And then we'll probably just finish in Magic Kingdom. Now remember, when you book a Lightning Lane multi-pass for, say, Hollywood Studios in the morning, and you pay $25 a person or $23, whatever it was, you can then book for Magic Kingdom later on. So the goal for booking these lightning lanes early is so that way you could book more stuff later on. So overall, the plan isn't exactly what we wanted. I had to get rid of a dining reservation. I had to move it. I'll fill it in somewhere in the middle with other restaurants because there's plenty of places to eat. And honestly, we never get to snack as much as we want, so it might not be the worst thing in the world to eliminate another sit down, so that way we could really, have some snacks and move around and be a little bit more free with our time. Remember another thing with the lightning lane tip, you have a 1 hour window for each lightning lane, but that's not really accurate. You do have a 2 hour grace period after that. So if you're stuck at dining, don't feel like, oh, I gotta shove this Mickey waffle down my throat because I'm not gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You got some time. There's magic. It's the most magical place in the world. That magic is an extra 2 hours, so that way you could get your butt on the lightning lane line. We will not use single rider line for any of the rides. I'm thinking that we're going to start off waiting online. If Mickey and Minnie, when we like early entry, if there's literally no wait, we're going right to Mickey and Minnie, and then we're going to go to Rise. So Rise's queue will start to build up a little bit, but at least we'll get online for Rise before the rest of the park comes in, with rope drop. I'm also thinking that people will always go to Slinky Dog Dash. And I'm also thinking that because the Muppet Takeover Rock and Roller Coaster is down full effect, people will go right. So we'll kind of gauge that. But I'm thinking in a perfect world, instead of just going to Rise first, I think if we could hit Mickey and Minnie's, then go wait for Rise for a little while, then do some shows, that's a great Hollywood Studios first day. So we are very excited, beyond excited. We got a lot of content coming. The kids don't know what I got for Lightning Lanes yet. Jamie doesn't know. We may do a video with them when I show them the things that we have booked and do a reveal. That might turn into a short tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. They'll probably roast me for something because that's what it is. But 7 a.m., I was up at 6:15, ready to rock and roll. I had my notebook out. I had my Audible off the Audible, and we had to go in a different direction. But that's the thing with Disney that's so beautiful. You try your best. You plan all this stuff. And once you get punched in the mouth, everything goes out the window. You do the best you can to adjust. You do the best you can to get the greatest trip for your family. It ain't cheap. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. We're very blessed to be going. We go as frequently as we do. Thankfully, in part to my mom, who's my silent partner in these types of ventures. Stay at the Polynesian where the kids always want to stay. I like it there too. I will always fight for the beach club because I think the beach club has superior food. I think the dining, I love Ohana, but I think overall the dining at the beach club is better, and I like the location better. The fact that you could walk into Epcot in and out whenever you want, and the fact you take the nice little friendship boat over to Hollywood Studios in about 12 minutes, I don't know. Sign me up for that twice on Sunday. Plus the boardwalk. There's a lot going on at the boardwalk. We got a lot of cool stuff coming. I don't like to fly, so I'll definitely vlog some stuff on the flight. Hopefully not crashing. I don't know. We don't want to do that, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully my anxiety is in check, and the excitement takes over and the adrenaline. It's going to be really nice to not have to drive. Also, starting off at Blizzard Beach, so we're going to hit the ground running. We got 4 park days. We got Blizzard Beach. We got some Disney Springs action going on. Level 99 is now open. If the kids want to go there, we're going to check that as well. Toy Story 5 in theaters. It'd be kind of cool to go watch it down there in Disney Springs. We got the Polite Pig on deck. We got some really good food. We'll be reviewing it. I think the kids may do their review separately. We'll put that on the channel as well. So much cool stuff going. Guys, let me know what you want to see. We're going in 7 days. If you want to see a review of all the American themed snacks, we're going to do something on that as well. We got a lot going on, but let me know. So that's our plan, guys. We got a lot of content coming, a lot of fun. Let us know what you want to see. Let me know your point of view on Lightning Lanes. Is Lightning Lanes just a waste of money? What do you think? I mean, we're not doing Premier Pass, but Multi-Pass, not cheap. We probably went through like $650, $700 in 2 individual Lightning Lanes and 4 Multi-Pass. After paying what you paid for the ticket and all that stuff, and the park hopper and all that. So is it worth the money? Is it worth the money? Is it not worth it? Is it a waste? What do you think? Let me know. Comment below. Guys, thank you so much for all the support in the channel. The channel has done so well. I cannot tell you that every single like I get, every single comment I get, even if it doesn't agree with me, even if it sides with my kids over me, I really, truly do appreciate it. So thanks for your continued support. We look forward to having more fun going forward. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll see you real soon.